The morning sun crept through the curtains as my alarm jolted me awake. Today felt different. I could feel it. Another day to prove myself. Another chance to grow. Victor stretches, does a few push-ups, and prepares for the day. He checks his phone, a bank alert from his uncle. His face lights up with excitement. You see, my engineer uncle always comes through. And this just made my day. But let's not get carried away. Time for school. I arrived early, as usual. The class was mostly empty. I wasn't taking any chances, who knows when a surprise test could hit. While others arrived in pairs, chatting away, I was buried in my notes. Then, silence. The kind that makes you look up instinctively. And there she was. Mirabelle. The girl who had the whole school in a chokehold. I shook my head. What an arrogant fellow, I thought. Moments later, our lecturer walked in and, without wasting time, threw a question at us. Dead silence filled the room. Just when the tension was about to break, a voice spoke up. Mirabelle's. She answered confidently, but then came the second question. Silence again. That was my cue. I stood up, heart pounding, but I delivered. 5 marks in the bag. The lecturer nodded in approval, and just like that, eyes turned toward me. I wasn't invisible anymore. After class, I called my uncle to thank him. Then came Promise, my ever-playful classmate.
Mr. Man, she called out, smirking.
Young lady, I replied.
I'm a lady juror.
Says who?
My physique.
We laughed as she dragged me to an eatery, where we fed our hungry stomachs. But even then, my mind was on something else, something bigger. The next class turned into an intellectual battlefield. Mirabelle and I went head-to-head, answering every question thrown at us. The lecturers took notice. It wasn't just about showing off, it was about proving something. And for me, it was about knowing her weakness, because, as good as I was, I knew mine. Maths. My only challenge. But what about her? Everyone has a limit. I needed to find hers. The battle had begun.